Kathy and Phyllis.
Hi.
Hi,
Thank you.
Sandra.
Thank you for having us into your beautiful. Wait a minute. Is this a segment of Southern sexuality or House Beautiful?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Flattery will get you
Okay,
everywhere.
my audience, isn't this a beautiful house? Well, anyway, let's just jump right into it. So Phyllis, Kathy, are you two originally from South Carolina, or?
No,
Uh,
I'm from Tennessee. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
and I'm from Greenville, North Carolina. Very close.
Okay, well, tell us how you ladies met and how long have you been together?
Oh my. We met back when it used to be You Got Mail. We met that long ago online. We were both in different relationships, so we were just friends. We stayed friends, long distance friends. We never physically met. We would talk on the phone, we would chat online, but we know each other otherwise. For years, probably 8, 9 years.
And so, Phyllis, I understand you were a minister at some time, at some point.
Yeah, I was.
And as such, how did that play into your spirit? How does the LGBTQ spot play into your spiritual journey and your family dynamics since you were a minister?
Well, it was kind of tough at first because Southern Baptist, Free Will Baptist. I grew up in the church. My mother, most of my family, and I sort of fell into the whole church thing. I became a minister pretty young. I was one of the youngest ones. I was in my 20s. And it was a struggle. I used to tell her all the time, a lot of people in my situation coming out of the church, you run into church to get free of who you are. Of course, I found out later that this is who I am. The church, oddly enough, the church was the one that brought it out also. So I still consider myself a minister. I still believe in God.
Heart sanctuary.
I don't know where to start. These are my African, I guess, paintings that I've done for various African singers and whatnot. My favorite is actually this one.
That's my favorite too. I love that. I love that. Absolutely, of course. And because you say you're both from the South, you're from Tennessee, Kathy, and you're from North Carolina.
Right.
And when you came out, did you have a lot of pushback besides the church? Aside from the church, did you get a lot of pushback?
I didn't. Most of my pushback came from the church.
From the church.
Mm-hmm.
And your family? How about your family?
Oh, my family was great. They already knew. So
Okay,
it wasn't anything new to them.
And Kathy, your family?
My family was fine. I used to tell people I jumped out of the closet smoking and singing and, I was not, I was never, I didn't experience what she did. I've always been a free spirit. And when I really realized this is what was going on, I was good. My family was good. I've been very fortunate in that regard. They love me, and
That's good. And I understand Kathy, you're a G-ma, grandma, and Phyllis is a great G-ma, great grandma. You tell me. And how do the kids regard your relationship? I guess they just came out thinking this is the way life
this the way it is.
Yeah.
Pretty much. My
Right.
grandchildren are young. They're right now 3 and 1. And I'm Yaya. She's Oma. And we love them dearly. and we feel they love us just the way we are.
Yeah, we've got adult grandchildren, so
Nice.
this is all they've known. Now,
Right.
her family have basically known me with her, and for the last 20
You been
some
together
years.
how long?
20,
20. Okay.
20 years.
Okay. And I know, Phyllis, you were in Iowa at some point, correct?
Yeah.
So from Iowa to then Indiana.
No, Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It
Idaho.
was Idaho. So from Idaho to Indiana to
Mhm.
South Carolina.
Mhm.
Where would you ladies say you've been the most comfortable as you're out and about? You're out wherever you live, correct?
Yeah, we,
Where would you have been? Where would you say you've been most comfortable?
oddly enough, probably Indiana.
Yeah.
We were in Indiana the longest. I was in Indiana initially, and when we met, physically met, we were in Indiana.
Yeah.
And so she eventually moved there because that's where I was living. And we've been in Indiana since she moved there in '04. I moved to Indiana in '01. And that's where our careers took place. And we moved here 3 years ago when we retired.
And when you were in Indiana, you were both working there.
Mhm.
Did you say, how was the LGBT community there as far as also being African American, Black women? Did you find support? Were there resources? Was there a huge support of friends?
We knew some people there, but we were working all the time. We were in the middle of our careers. At one point, we worked at the same place together, but the people that we knew at work, they knew we were a couple. We never really hid that, but we didn't make a big deal of it either. It was just a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Did you work at the same place?
At one point, we did. We did for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and well, Phyllis, you're a formidable artist. You paint, yeah,
Yeah.
and Kathy does interior design, right?
Right.
And so I really have to get some footage of this absolutely beautiful Kathy. I'm going to take some things and stuff them in my pocket.
Yeah, you told me that. You told me that.
Is there anything that you guys would like to say to our audience as far as
Well,
living and loving and being same gender loving? Is there anything you'd like to conclude with?
just be yourself. Love the same way any straight couple would. I mean, I don't feel there's a big difference in what we're doing than anybody else. I mean, you know, you get up, you pay your taxes, you do your job, it's nothing really, you know, I don't know what people think about gay people, but we're just like anyone else. We watch Netflix, you know, we order Chinese food, we do what everybody else does. Just be yourself. Just be yourself, and if you find someone to love you the way you are, consider yourself lucky. We have good days,
Oh, yeah.
bad days. We have good days, bad days, fair days, decent days. Just, you know.
But at the end of the day, I love this woman.
And I love her. I would rather have my worst day with her than my best day with someone else.